Okay, so since we have come to the end of the year, I decided I am going to do something that I haven't actually done before on this channel. What I'm going to do is we're going to talk about the 10 teams that had probably the worst season, and then I will also do one with 10 teams that had their best season this year. So, we're going to start out today with the worst, and as you can see, we're starting out at 10 with Carolina Panthers. Why? Strictly because, they were just a meh team all around. Like, they didn't look too good outside of Kansas City game. They didn't look too good against, good teams. Um, and, that I don't think that offense really hummed together a lot. That defense did kind of hum together, which is why they're so low at 10 here. But, this team just didn't jump off the table or didn't jump off the page as really good, or they've made improvements throughout the season. It just kind of felt like they kind of sat where they were, had that one really good game against Kansas City, and then fell back down to where they were. Like that's about it. So number 9. Oops, wrong way. The Jets. Now, why are they so low? Because no one had any expectations for them to begin with. This is a team where you expected them to tank, and they did. And then they screwed it up. How do you screw up the pick? How do you screw up the number 1 pick? God. If you didn't screw up the pick, I had you at number 1. But you screwed up the pick, and I have you at 9 because you can't even tank right. So, I guess this is kind of a spoiler. I don't have the Jags on here because, I had no expectations for them too. But, I don't have them on here because I think everyone knew they were going to tank too. But I had to put the Jets on here just strictly because they can't tank right. So, number 8, the Falcons. Shocker. Can't hold a lead. They don't look good. They come out and they're like, okay, well, we have that choking fetish every Sunday, and we're just gonna go up by 15 points and just let the other team choke us to death. That's about it. I have nothing else to say. Number 7, the Broncos. I did not get on this hype train for Drew Lock. I did not, and I'm glad I didn't. He had maybe 2 or 3 good games this season, and then he was injured part of the season too. But the games he played, he had some good games, but a lot of them weren't that good. And everyone's freaking out about Drew Lock. I'm still not on the hype train. I don't think he's that good. And he shines, and then it's like a lightning bug. You shine and then you dim out. Like that's what he's doing. So number 6, Cowboys. What a shocker. You lose Dak, and after you lose Dak, your whole it's almost like you didn't even have a chance. And they lost Dak in, is that like week 7 or something? Like, it was midway through the season, and they held on because the division sucks. But then they basically fell to last place, and I think they were the first NFC East team eliminated too. So you lose Dak, and you're just down on the toilet. That's how it is. What is this number? Whoa, whoops. Number 5, the Houston Texans. This is not a shocker either here. Bill O'Brien screwed you over last year. You got rid of him, and now you suck. Can't win games. You're at bottom of mid-tier teams. Deshaun Watson wants out. J.J. Watt wants out. Will Fuller got suspended for drug enhancements or whatever it was. Your team's just falling apart. That's it. Number 4, Raiders. God. I said midway through the season this team looked like it could be a contender. And then they fell off after they beat the Chiefs. This team sucks. Flat out, they're not good. Number 3, the Eagles. You just won a Super Bowl 3 years ago. 3 years later, Carson Wentz gets benched. Doug Peterson gets fired. Your whole team is falling apart. You didn't have. I mean, if you started Jalen Hurts, you had a chance to win the NFC East, and then you wouldn't even be on this list. I wouldn't. I wouldn't even have you in 3. Eagles just fell off hard in these last couple of years. Things have just gotten worse for them. I think with Doug Peterson leaving, I think that's a good thing. But we got to see. Right now, this team is just not that good. So, number 2, the Patriots. Cam Newton's mid. I can't hype up Cam Newton. Panthers fans love Cam Newton. He's not good. He sucks now. He had one good MVP season, and then he's fallen off. He's slowly going down a hill, and he's still going down that hill. Now, he got COVID mid-season. He came back from COVID and looked worse than before COVID. He almost single-handedly beat the Seahawks before he got COVID. Then when he came back from COVID, he struggled. This is Bill Belichick's first season missing the playoffs in years. I can't even recall the last time it was. This team is just, even outside of Cam Newton, Julian Edelman's your only weapon. This team is just it's taking a big hit after Tom Brady lost, and this just shows that Tom Brady made Bill Belichick look better. But you can't discount what Bill Belichick has done. He's still an amazing coach. He's still the GOAT of all coaches. But he can't with Cam Newton. It was not good. It was not. And number 1, the Steelers. What a shocker. I know. This team started out 11-0. The last undefeated team in the NFL this season. And then they almost go 11-5. Somehow coming back against the Colts down 24. I believe it was 24. And then you lose to the Browns in back-to-back weeks. Their backups looked better than their starters in Week 17. They barely lost to the Browns Week 17. Browns had everyone out there. They had Kevin Stefanski. They had everyone out there. Denzel Ward was out, but they had most of their starters out there. And they lost by 2 points. The backups. And then what happens wild card weekend when they have to face the Browns again? The Browns are the Browns. Nameless gray faces. And you got blown out. 28 points alone in the first quarter. This team, man. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Worst season by far. You go 11-0, and then you don't even make it out of the wild card round. You let the Browns, who had the longest playoff drought in NFL history, longest playoff drought on an away game. They haven't won an away game since the 60s. They walk into Heinz Field and squirt mustard everywhere. You let them do what you want and what they wanted. You literally gave all control over to the Browns. It's so bad. Oh my God. We could talk at length about this Steelers team this year. It was absolutely terrible. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish up here. Tomorrow, we will have the best teams, or best seasons for teams in the 2020 season, 2020-2021 season, because you got to count the playoffs. yeah, we'll have this weekend. I'm gonna do stuff for 150. I was gonna push that till back till Friday, but then I got this idea. So I'm gonna do these videos, and then Saturday I'm gonna celebrate 150. Sunday probably celebrate 150. I'll probably do a two-parter thing. We'll see. Might do a skit on Sunday. We'll see, and then Monday, business as usual. We're gonna talk about Chiefs and Bucks, and we're gonna go from there. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Like the video, share the video around. Don't forget to subscribe. We are out of here. Peace.